You won't see yourself the same way after watching this video. I'll now ask you some questions and pretend we're having a chat. So, who are you? If you said your name, your nationality, your profession, or your hobbies, well, that's not quite it. You are not just those things. So, who are you? Most answers you give won't be right, but if you stay completely quiet, you would be close to understanding. We often think of ourselves based on ideas, beliefs, thoughts, and problems. If I asked you to describe yourself, you might talk about your age, where you grew up, or what you do for a job. But you are not those things. How could you be a name, a job, or your pain? Those things come and go, but who you really are doesn't change or leave. Who you are stays the same all the time. Now you are probably beginning to get a glimpse of the point. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it is difficult to dwell on the real self. We gather identifications from everything that surrounds us and then describe who we are. This is an automatic and unconscious process that on the one hand allows us to greatly simplify our lives. On the other hand, however, it prevents us from investigating and discovering things about the reality of things and ourselves. Let me explain more so you can see who you truly are. Let's say you have anxiety. It's when you are constantly worried about the future, imagining scenarios that keep you stuck and unable to fully express yourself. Now, who is aware that this is happening? You are. You are aware of your anxiety, but you are not anxiety itself. The one who's aware can't be the one who's suffering, because you are also aware of the suffering. This idea applies to everything. When you are overthinking, who's aware of that happening? Before this video ends, I want you to truly experience who you are. Understand that you are not just your pain and suffering. At a deeper level, you are not even just human. You are about to discover what it's like to get back to your true self. Actually, for you to really experience what I am telling you, it is not enough to just listen to this video. In fact, it is a practice that needs to be done consistently. It is a bit like learning to ride a bicycle. If you keep practicing slowly, you will get closer and closer to understanding your true self. Notice how you are aware of yourself as a human watching this video. Become aware of this experience. You don't need thoughts to be aware. If thoughts come up, notice how you are aware of those too. You are not just a person noticing things. You are more than that. Pay attention to the music without judging or thinking about it. Just feel what it's like to listen. Now, focus on being aware of your own awareness. Don't think about experiences. Focus on the awareness itself. You can't understand this with your thoughts, so don't try to figure it out. You are not your thoughts. Instead, notice something and then be aware of that feeling of awareness. Stay there for a moment. Keep coming back to this feeling whenever your thoughts distract you. When you are going through a tough time, ask yourself, who's noticing it? But don't try to answer it in your head. Instead, directly focus on being aware of your awareness. This is the real you. You are not just the story of your life or your past mistakes. You are pure consciousness and awareness. Problems exist because you are aware of them, but they don't define who you truly are. You are the observer, untouched by these problems. Doing this won't make you dissociate. Instead, it'll help you return to your natural state of love, peace, joy, and confidence. Sitting and becoming aware of your awareness will free you from suffering because you will realize that suffering isn't really a part of you. Start letting go of those thoughts that hold you back. It's easy and natural to release them. You are alive, You exist in this moment, and you hold great power within. Words can't fully explain the feeling when you tap into this power. Understand that you can change who you are as a person and become whoever you truly want to be in your lifetime. Once you realize your true self, nothing can stand in your way. You can change because you are not limited by your beliefs or your life story. You are not defined by your struggles like depression or anxiety. You have the ability to change them. If you think you can't change, that's just a belief, and beliefs can be changed. We're all essentially the same. Our unique personalities come from our different beliefs and perspectives. From the moment we are born, we are bombarded with information that literally shapes us. That is why we then think we are the name we have been given, our job, our hobbies, and our thoughts. All this information ends up in the subconscious mind and becomes part of us. They become our truth. That is why this can take a lot of practice. The subconscious mind is much stronger than the conscious mind. Remember, you create your own reality. It's all here for you to shape as you wish, but sometimes you might not see this clearly. Make a choice to see things differently and discover the truth about yourself. That's how you reclaim your power. So, when you feel mentally challenged or stuck, notice what's happening, and then try to become aware of your own awareness. Focus on that inner consciousness instead of getting caught up in external experiences. This practice, if done consistently, can completely change your life. In fact, it allows you to move from a position of victim to a position of protagonist. This changes the rules of the game. You can finally actively decide what to put your attention on and thus direct your energy toward your well-being and goals. If I asked you right now, who are you? What would you say? I would be very happy if at this point, instead of responding instinctively, there was a moment of reflection from your side. That would show that you have grasped the concept and are curious enough to investigate the reality of our existence and who we really are. If this video is helpful to you, consider leaving a like and commenting with a thought that arose while listening. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on intriguing new content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.